Hello, Conic. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Stephanie! Hello, Stephanie. Good morning. You're good, 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 good. Hopefully your weekend's going very well so far. Stephanie didn't even give you a slime. That's a shame. That's a real shame. There it goes. Boo! There we go. Even your slime saying boo. Stephanie, you beat Nathan. Tell Nathan I'm disappointed in him. You might not be the most active because you'll be cleaning. Hey, no worries, no worries. You do you. You do what you need to do. He's cutting the grass. You mean he doesn't want to listen to my voice? He doesn't want to listen to my voice while he's mowing the lawn? He's on his hot rod of a lawnmower, right? He's doing the laps. He's patrolling his grounds, making sure all the bugs know exactly who's in charge. Okay. I think ads are done, right? Yeah. Ads are done. I'm loading. I'm loading in. I'm locking in, guys. Not really. I don't have to pay attention so much because all the blocks have been laid out for me. I just gotta make sure they're there. Happy Father's Day for those who are fathers. Yes, me and my fur babies. But yes, happy Father's Day to everybody. Wow! We love it. Everything's loading. Everything's loading. We're here. Astral, hello. Hello, Astral. Welcome, welcome. What'd the kitties gift me? The task of cleaning their litter box. That's the gift they give me. How sweet. I know, it was so thoughtful. So thoughtful of them. Gave me something to do, you know, before stream. Good times, good times. All right, last time I was going through the shenanigans of getting tinted tinted glass and realizing how much of a pain tinted glass actually is. Did you know tinted glass is like stupid expensive for like no reason? It really do be that way. So I can do that. Guys, yesterday I actually was being productive. Sort of. At least productive in Minecraft. Not in the realm though. But I think I got the initial draft of the exterior for this entire thing basically done. The initial draft. So I can get it built and then go and detail it. It's massive. You don't realize how massive it is until you're looking at the finished thing, and you're just like, oh, right. And you'll start getting the scale whenever I do get the armor stand set up, but it's a decent amount. What do I need to get a bunch of? I will need, because I start with, yeah, I don't need clay. That's for sure. I'm going to actually put the sword away because I do not need to be holding it. Put that there. Water is always useful. I also have to be careful with the water. I really should get these repaired. I probably should. It'll give me a chance to go get something. But, you know. But what does anybody have any plans for today? Do I need andesite? I don't think I need a bunch of andesite until later. So I'll throw some in my inventory. Copper, I know I will need, so I will go ahead and do that. Light gray, I will need. What else? What else? What else? Tough will be incredibly useful. A cemetery picnic. Nice. That's so thoughtful. That actually is genuinely very thoughtful. Knowing, being someone who knows. If you know, you know, and I am not going to disclose if you know, if you know. This will be fine. Anything? I mean, andesite, I have a couple to get me going. Stone, I know I'm going to need a bunch of eventually. I need tough. I will need polished tough, so I should just grab some extra of it. What else? Deep slate. Some deep slate. And I will need more of it. I also need blackstone. So let me... Blackstone and deep slate. Because then I can turn this guy into this. And this guy into this. What else do I need? I'm just thinking through literally everything. What am I forgetting? Anything of note? I can ignore cobblestone. I can ignore white concrete. Probably just more gray concrete at this point in time. Yeah. Let's just make some concrete while we're going. So I need that. And we go to the sand bin, grab a thing of sand. And now we need light gray. Which... 3, and then bone meal. The music has stopped playing. Off to a great start. There we go. Where is... I need bones. When am I home next? I'll probably be home the weekend of the 4th. Probably. Probably. Okay. Then... I need so much more light gray. I need so much more light gray. So much more. Do I get any time off for the 4th? I think it's one... I mean, it would be one of the holidays, but it's a Saturday, so probably not. Knowing customer service world. Ooh. I was going to make... Where did I put the... There we go. Put that in there. Give me more. More. Okay, so I have a little over 2 stacks. That's a good enough start for now. I can get more later. You get the 3rd off? Lucky. Lucky. At least I'm unaware of if I do. I probably don't. Okay. Let's get this guy set up. That's not the right one. This is the right one. Everybody get your sense of scale now. Oh, I'm trying to line up the wrong one. I guess I can line up over here. Might be easier. I think. Yes. Everything is lined up. But here's the thing. I have to replace so much of this. So much of this pre-placed andesite. It's not even funny. Not even funny. So let's get a bunch of polished stuff, because I'm going to go through a bunch of that right away. Okay, what other blocks will I need? A lot, but as of right now, all we care about. Pretty sure this goes all the way, yeah. You're off to the grocery store. Goodbye. Bye, Stephanie. Bye. She just left us. Just left us like that, all willy-nilly. Like it was nothing? Wow. Wow. Bye, Stephanie. Okay. We need one of those going the opposite way. The thing is, that was actually like one of the preset animations. So I don't think they have one going in reverse, but you so right. Sylvie's now in front of my screen. Okay, she moved. She moved. We're fine. I love how you can see the mini version of it. Look at it. Look at it. Isn't that cool? That's just andesite. Then it's here. Pretty sure that's andesite, right? Yeah. I wonder why I chose that one. I think that's just an error. Oh, I actually do need the tough already. Okay. Andesite. Is this one block too high? No, it's the right level. Yeah, it's the right level. Oop. Okay. I know this layer down here is hidden, so we will not be using the concrete. This needs to be replaced. chuckles. Probably, these are probably supposed to be tough. Probably. Even though most of this is not going to be seen, it's fine. Thinking about it. Because this is going to be covered. And decide. I don't know why I put it in there, but I did, because I'm going to just have to move it. Okay, and that bit I'm not touching. Okay, I think I almost forgot. Almost forgot this bit. We love playing match the block. Okay. Think. Oh, I need to replace these guys. This first layer is going to be the one layer that requires the most right away. I'm not worried about those pillars either because they're just a straight line. Okay. Next layer. And now we go. Here we go. Now I need light gray concrete. Then tough. Tough. And then I do need smooth deep slate. I don't need to nudge the build anymore, and I don't want to accidentally do it. So let's get that out of the way. Sylvie's getting comfy below the microphone. Her favorite spot. While I'm gaming, I should say. Actually, that's both Asher's and Sylvie's favorite spot. Is right below the microphone. And the amount of times they're just like, their butt is just laying on one button on the keyboard, disabling the rest of the button inputs. It's very funny. So I have to like slide them over to like the side all the time. So there. andesite. Concrete powder. Boop, 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 boop. Same thing. Did I miss one? I did. That's not right. I think I missed multiple spots. What the heck? Okay, that was... that was just a little bit of jank. A little bit of jank won't hurt you. I'm out of polished. I'm already out of the polished. Deep slate. Sorry, tough. This I know is going to be like that. I would have not made those pillars out of that block. Oh wait, I'm not using the right block here. Or here. At least for the first couple layers. First couple layers, these actually need to be blackstone. I can sprinkle the deep slate every so often. Because I have a gradient in there that needs to be upheld. And to start, blackstone. That's the only train of thought I actually need to have. It's just to line those up. You know, all things considered, I probably don't need to like have the copper on me until a lot later. Yeah, because then the copper can just replace the polished stuff. So let's put it back in the copper chest. And go to the next layer. Blackstone. This entire building process, it's just gonna be a bunch of hopping between pillars, isn't it? The first layer is, fortunately, I can just jump up. But that's very quickly gonna end. Very quickly. I guess I'm gonna need to find a good, consistent way to go between each of the pillars. I guess that is gonna be an issue I'm gonna have. Starting next layer on for the pillars. Next layer. I guess the thing is I could always build in sections. Like I don't have to do this 3D printed style the entire time. Potentially. That is a route. I might be able to jump between them. If I'm good. I might. And that is a very strong might. Okay. Next layer I can throw on like, how many of these pillars do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the layers. I could probably start putting on 2 of them. Put the first bit of actual deep slate. Yeah, it's gonna be close whether I can get away with that or not. It might be 1 block too far for me to get away with it, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, I think I might be able to if I'm good. It's gonna result in me falling a lot, but I could pull it off. And if I could start pulling it off consistently, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder how many times I'll end up falling because I don't actually jump. That's going to be the real killer. Yeah, I can totally make that. Can I do it consistently? I probably could. I might be able to. Can I make this jump? That one's going to be very close. Of course, there's a creeper. Where'd you even come from? I don't even know what block. I missed. He's taking cover. He knows. Bro, he's... There we go. How many arrows I got? 36? There's something very fun about the seeing this start getting higher and higher, and seeing the little ghost part starting to come out. I should put dirt in my inventory so I can actually very easily identify what needs to be destroyed for like scaffolding. I guess the really smart thing to do would actually use scaffolding. Building in this sort of style is actually like the one, the one reason scaffolding is nice for building. If you're building in this 3D printed style. I think I'm going to put it on the third one. The first one's going to be on the third one. No. First one's going to be on the second, and the last one. Those are going to be the order of operations. Oh yeah, and I'm a block up too. Yeah, this is going to be the move of how to do it. Oh wait, no, I wanted this one. I could probably change andesite out. I don't think I'm going to need that for a bit. What am I missing now? Because it will definitely go stone before it goes andesite again. I guess I don't have anything else I really am dying to have in my hotbar. I'm doing this one. That's where it is. That's a witch. Where'd you spawn? Probably the outside. Redstone. I feel like this build would have been a cool thing to see in a time-lapse format. But that's not going to happen. Because that part there, I didn't think ahead and didn't get that part ready. So you could say, I have failed. Okay, and this one we'll do here, and then somewhere else. Oh, I didn't do the pillar. That's fine. I'll do those separately. I think I'll prefer myself. I don't have any more tough on me. Unfortunate. Time to go back. It's tough. It's going to start going through real fast as it transitions more quickly. I know I won't be able to, but I hope I have enough light gray concrete. I know I don't, but I can hope. I can dream about it, okay? Okay, next one we'll do 4 of the deep slate. Because this one we're doing 3. Did I get them all? I did. Yeah, I saw that coming. The first smooth stone. Actually, I think I'm going to do 1 on each. On this one. Because I am looking at my blackstone getting a little lower, and I don't want to stop for it. Even though I'm going to have to anyways. That's stone. That is a piece of stone. All the progress. What the heck? I almost missed that. I almost missed that super easy jump. Another fun thing we could guess is how many times am I going to fall into the center of one of these pillars? I bet that will be a pretty silly number. Oh, there's number 1. Just a little. Do I want to convert it all? No, let's just make half of it. Enough to restock, but I don't think I'm going to need a lot more. Especially because I'm going to transition to mostly probably deep slate at this point with the sparse bit of blackstone. So I'm starting to see stone now. I might put the andesite away for now. I have a decent amount of stone, but I can do more. Oh. I had it there. Might as well top it off. Do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I might get away with only a little bit more. A little bit more, what do you call 'em? Light gray. Light gray concrete. Do I have any of it? Or just any bones? Because that's what I need right now. That's like what I really, really, really need. I can also grab 3 for that, and that should give me a good amount. I can also top off the gravel. Any bone meal. I wonder if Matt has any bone meal down here. He might. He just might. Just a little bit. Bones. I can make that work. Shh. Know what? He doesn't need to know that I took 3 bones. It's fine. I mean, it's basically for his project anyway, so it's fine. Okay, that will be enough. I would be surprised if that's not enough. Also, start bringing you with. Okay, and let's get up there. Next layer. Because we all know it's coming. We all know the fall's coming again. The falls are just getting started. Oh yeah, regular stone. Right. Right. Regular stone. What am I going to replace? Polished. That one's going to be like that. This one will be that. Oh, I guess I will need some for the other side as well, but let's face it, I am probably not getting to the other side today. I think I would actually be a little surprised if I got even to the point where I could consider doing it today. Just because the thing's big, and also the amount of copper. That. I think this one's gonna be mostly, like maybe 1 or 2 speckled. Mostly gonna be the deep slate. This. Like that. Especially as it's nighttime now. I saw that zombie. I don't want to mess with him. He's gonna be scary. So much tough. Starting to get to the transition to stone. Over here, at least. Time to sleep. Stupid phantom. Ruining my fun. There's a skelly boy up there. Maybe he'll drop some bones. I don't see any drops, but that's just probably because it's covered up. Probably, at least. We'll see how this looks if I just transition now. To just straight deep slate. So I can just not pay attention so much. We're actually almost at the point to where copper... Oh, wait, no, that's... Well, it's still copper over there, but still. I might have to go get the copper soon. I just might. I can always go do a touch-up on the gradient if needed. Why did I put that there? On the interior granite, I should say. That. That window's starting to close. Take it granted, that's the short. That's the short window. But it's starting to close. Which means it's not too much longer until the other ones start to close. Okay. Oop. I also need to go to the store at some point today. Like, I have to go get a cat carrier because I forgot my cat carrier at my parents' house when I went there last. And they live like 5.5 hours away from me. So, and I already did need to go buy a second one regardless. So if I ever take them together, I have them. So it's just forcing me to buy something I already needed. But, you know, still. Oops. That's fine. That one's not visible. I think the next layer starts copper. It sure does. I guess I should go down and grab some, and I might as well fill everything else up that I might be running low on. I don't need polished tough anymore, so I can drop that. At least for a bit. And that will slowly turn into mostly stone. Which this is going to slowly turn to mostly stone, which is good. Well, let's grab stone. Let's grab a little bit of stone as well. I do need to grab copper, stair, slab. That's waxed. Those are all waxed. Stone? Any stone? I know I have it. Yeah. And now we climb back up. I probably should start some more actual smooth stone, because another thing I think I will need. And now while that's cooking, we keep building. Okay. Stone now. That's actually quite a decent amount of stone in a row back there. Just suddenly. There. You know, it's already been an hour. Been live for an hour, and Loki hasn't felt like an hour. I think I'm just in the zone right now. Just cruising along. Working away. That wasn't the right block. Which is honestly, getting into that state when you're just playing this game is dangerous, but so nice. Where you're just working away. Just gotta trust the process. Feels like the gradient's going back and forth, but I know it's fine. Because I've seen the complete picture. Once I get over there, I can just commit one space to copper, which will probably be where my golden carrots are. And then I can pick a block. Maybe. I guess I do need to also keep my head a little bit on a swivel. Just in case mobs try to sneak up on me. Because that is also a thing now I have to actually be aware of. Oop, I missed a spot over there. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Oh, the form's changing a little bit. That's why things acted a little weird there. Anything noticeably wrong then? No. I got so into the flow of just the shape I've been building here that I forgot. I forgot that it can change. I guess I do need to make sure I'm paying attention. I guess I can grab more deep slate. While I'm down here, might as well take advantage of it. That was smooth. We're probably at the point where I'm just gonna fly up now. Instead of taking the parkour staircase I've been making. Oops, that's fine. Oops, that's not. The funny part is, it's almost easier to build at night in this with this hollow block because they light up. It's easier to see when you've missed a spot / what block it is. Oh, the other edges are starting to close. Let's go. Because now I can just jump it. I don't even have to do the glide. That also tells me I won't need the concrete powder. What is that? Why is that there? I almost just walked into there. Like an absolute buffoon. I mean, I'll follow it. Just doesn't feel right. Don't even have to uncrouch anymore. I'm still sort of surprised by how this is coming along pretty quickly. All things considered. I guess it helps that I actually had most of the materials ready. That also does help immensely, so I'm not scavenging for the stuff. It's almost all stone now. So close. The first copper. Oops. Make sure I had it right. Yes, I got rid of the right one. I think towards the end, it's mostly just going to be copper and andesite. Like copper slabs and stairs, and then andesite. The good thing about gradients is that you don't have to be 100% right. Accidentally place a block in the wrong spot, that's fine. As long as it's one of the blocks in the gradient, you don't have to worry about it. After this layer, I'm gonna go down and get turn more of the copper into the blocks I need. Because I'm gonna start burning through copper. And I mean burning through copper. It's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Because I know I do not have enough. Because I need so much copper. So much copper. Definitely a copper roof was a choice. Let's do that. Give me a couple stacks to go. That will get me a good amount to go too. Okay. That will have me good for a little bit. Nothing more, nothing less. A little bit. That's andesite. The first bit of andesite has been placed. I guess I should go grab more. Go grab the andesite again. Even though I just dropped it not too long ago. I can also top that off. Back up. Does that mean I need tough still? Andesite will try to replace tough. We'll see if I can get away with it. Nope. At least not completely. Oops. I feel like that's going to be a common occurrence, me placing it below. And then I'll be lazy and not go get it. Even though I really should. Very conflicted. I mean, hopefully, ideally, I can just place it on the bottom block. You know, the layer below. That might work. I'm also almost free of deep slate. And I mean almost. Basically, once this part here meets up here, the deep slate will go away. Oh, then. Got it. Let's go ahead and munch real fast. It's starting to close. Let's go. We're getting there. I'm out of stone. No. Well, I might as well sleep. Sleep and take a drink of coffee. I can drop the concrete for sure now. Don't think... I'm not gonna make more smooth stone, and I'm probably gonna regret it, but it's fine. I came down here for actual stone, which I got a couple stacks. I'm gonna need more than a couple stacks. I've gone through a full box of stone. What the heck? What the heck? When I make the next pack for this building thing, I think I'm going to make the blocks just a tiny bit more translucent. Just so I can see the blocks a little better. Or see what's not actually a block. I need more. I need to start more now. I've realized the error of my ways. I need more smooth, a lot more smooth stone. Get the... Good amount of andesite. Ah, there's some more. That will be good enough for now. I'm fine on copper for now. Next layer. I will say the one good thing about building the roof the way I'm building the roof is that light gets through, like the sunlight gets to go through the slabs and the stairs, so it actually makes it lighter. I missed it. Building like so. things. Coming around like so. It's almost sealed. I wonder how far my copper reserves is going to actually get me. That is a question I have. How far will it get me? I imagine not very far. I'm out of the smooth stone. I missed. Got it. It's not even the right block. No. Really don't have any obvious. Surprised no obvious copper connection there. God damn it. It's so hard to see. Another reason why I need to make the blocks more translucent than what they are. Because I keep trying to walk on them thinking they're actual blocks, but they're not. God damn it. I'm going to have to get a happy ghast once this is done to clean up that bit. I just try to place a block there. Out of stone. More stone. It's like right here, right? Nope, that's alright. This is stone. Down here, might as well sleep. Might as well. Making the connection to where the pillar is going to be. That's crazy. God damn it. Every time. It's starting to form. It's starting to form. Do I have enough for another layer? I could maybe do one more layer. Maybe. At least copper-wise. Continue on. God dang it. That's the pillar. We've met up with the pillars. I want you to know I almost just jumped right on the slabs. Almost did the thing. I did not have enough. I lied. I did not have enough of the coppers to finish the layer. The required copper was too great. God dang it. Yeah, I don't have enough stairs. Okay, so I have to come back. I need to go transform a lot more of the copper. Because I'm basically at the point where it's going to be copper, stone, and andesite. This is coming along, though. Really is coming along. Okay, copper. Let's go ahead and turn all of this into the copper I need. Nice, nice, nice. And now we hold right click. While keeping an eye on our durability, because this I know takes a lot of durability. Look at it all. The good thing is each one of the stack of these should be 4 stacks of the other. So it should last me for a bit. Should. Never ceases to amaze me. Like, I've never really built a lot with copper, but it's an interesting build when it comes to like gathering it and having enough resources for everything. It's really interesting just because the fact that it multiplies like this. So, you know, 16 is 2 stacks of slabs. Half a stack here is 2 stacks of stairs. Sort of thing you don't think, like, it's both super convenient to gather, but also super inconvenient to gather. Just like, because like there's not a lot of ways to get a bunch of it real quick, Like, the best way is definitely hands down trial chambers. But, like, you have to know where one of those are. And even then, it's finite, but has basically everything you need for a while. And then when you run out of that one, then you have to go to another one. Luckily, I know where a couple are. So, like, this world should be like set for, like, should have more than enough copper than that they would ever need, or anybody in the world will ever need, including myself. But I also know not to, especially with different sizes and stuff like that, to sell different things short. Because this is going to force me to go get quite a bit of copper. Mining a lot of those trial chambers. Like, even I could, what was it? I could mine the tuff, like the bricks and stuff, or the smooth tuff. But there's just not that much of it, and I haven't used the actual brick form of tuff a lot. So, yeah. Oh no. Just trust the process. The andesite's starting to work its way in. And then once that happens, I won't have to worry about the stone. Because I'm actually running low on the amount of stone I brought here. God dang it. Every time. Every time. So it looks like it's going to take about a stack for each layer. Oh, that's a little crazy. That's just a little bit absurd. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. Just a wee bit. Little bit crazy amounts of resources. I just need to find the good flow of this. Of this particular process, at least this flow of placing blocks, because I'm going to be doing it for a while. For a long while. No, it's upside down. I guess a good thing is that since there's slabs, that they'll be easier to grab a block when I misplace a block, when I break it, to fix it. Be more likely for me to actually be able to get it. That should have been the M site. Only a couple more. I think I have one more layer on this bit. I'm one block shy. That's so sad. I still haven't decided if I want to let these oxidize or eventually go back through and yeah, potentially go back through and wax it or try to do a gradient with it. I still need so much stone. Do I have any more over here? Okay, I can start dipping into this. Okay. That will give me enough for now. What else do I need? Oh, I'm down here. I can make more slabs and more stairs. Okay, we refilled on those. Stone will at least last me a second. But I can drop the black stone and the polished deep slate. So I don't need it anymore. so much. Oh man. I will say I made a bigger dent in this right now that I'm a faster dent than I thought it was going to go, which I will take that. As much as I want to keep building the night, it's at the point where I can't. I can't without risking things. Ouch. Oh, you have a... Bruh. Oops. And a site. Can transition to just straight andesite faster? Please? Okay. I am at least learning where I can place the blocks. And where and how I can't place the blocks. Okay. I think we're getting there to where it's mostly andesite. I think. I still have so many more layers. So many more layers to do. I haven't even gotten to the layers where it's just one line of copper stairs. Okay. Sip of coffee. Definitely going through a lot more stairs than slabs, it feels like. I guess I could be wrong. I could. But this build does require a lot more, what is it? A lot more, the last layer. Did I really not actually do that? I need more andesite. 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 I don't have any more of the polished variants, right? Try to use all of that up before making so much more. There we go. Ah, ah. Is that glass? It is glass. Well, I guess now I'm done with this part. So I can just fly up here whenever I'm building now. Which, funny enough, means it's just gonna go. Each layer takes just a little bit less copper now, which we love. The first stair-only layer. I guess while I was down there, I should have, we're fine. I could have filled up my, copper reserves, but here we are. At least the stair reserves. Okay, we're almost in like the full andesite layer. Good thing about being at the full andesite layer means I don't have to pay so much. I can pay a little bit less attention. Just a little bit less. And time to go sleep. Because I can't really do it at night anymore. I can finish the layers I'm on whenever I'm doing that. But I can't start a new one. Because whenever I go back, more mobs will spawn. And when the more mobs spawn, causes me to cry a little bit. Honestly, one of the more interesting bits about this part is that I'm using the same amount of materials basically for each spot, where a lot of times with like buildings and stuff like that, you know, things get the circumference of what you're building becomes smaller. I think we're mostly in andesite. I think we're in the clear for that, but for this particular style, just like the arched, like this, you're using about the same materials for each loop. The only bit that uses less is it's less smooth stone each time, but everything else is about the same. Which is sort of interesting. I think we're on the andesite only spot. I think I am, at least. So I still have about a stack and a half of, a little less than a stack and a half of slabs and 47 stairs. No, it went away. Do I think I can get another layer? I think so. I think I at least get one more. Eben, hello. Eben 40? Hello. Welcome. How's it going? Whoop. There we go. And a site. Come in here. Build around. Like. Okay, then we can right here. Do I know a lot about redstone? I would consider myself competent. That's how I would consider myself. What type of question were you thinking? Redstone repeater? Yes. So redstone repeaters, they're gonna basically reset your the one of the main reasons you use them is to refresh your redstone signal when you send them into the back, aka the back of the arrow. So they'll reset the signal back to 15, and then as you know with redstone dust, it decays one every block. But the secondary function is you can use them to delay things. So if you right click it or left trigger if you're a bedrock person, it will basically move one of the redstone ticks back a little bit and will delay it delay it a little bit, and it has 4 different modes. So you have one where it delays it as minimal as possible. Then you have one where it's delays 1 tick, delay 2 tick, and then sort of full delay. So you could use it. It's used for timing, making rudimentary clocks, and then it also has a thing where you can lock the signal, but that's something that I don't even use. So I don't ever use, but it exists. But the big thing about them is the refresh your signal back to 15 slash delay. So hold on, I don't have a repeater on me. Really? Fine, I'll make one. I will make one for this because I have the stuff. I might as well. So we got the repeater, right? For the repeater. So my texture pack's not on. Huh, okay. So do I have a button? No, I'll use a redstone torch. Whoop. So do I have a lamp? I don't have I do have a lamp. Let's go. Prime example. So thing about here, I was showing the delay. It's basically instant. But yeah, so it's basically instant. Let me make another one real fast. I want to make another repeater because then I can show you the comparison with them. And then I can grab that guy. Go like that. Place that here. So they're going to be connected, so they're going to be triggered at the same time. But you can see when I right-click or left trigger if you're on console, you can see how that torch moved a little bit. And you can see it, you can move it far back. And so now, with this, on top of refreshing the signal, you're going to see that this light's going to trigger before this light. And it's by a decent margin. And so using that is a big thing people do. And then the other thing would be... You're not going to connect, are you? No, you're not. Fine. The other thing is making, like, little clocks. Why'd that not work? Oh, they're facing the same way. Direction does matter. So if I do that, you can sort of see now it's... Make a little infinite clock that's just going to power the system. Sort of very rudimentary, at least explanation. At least for probably what you're needing to know. But they're mainly used for timing and extending your signal. No worries. My pleasure. I've spent a little too much time with it in my own worlds, but I would say I am far from good. I'm competent. I can figure things out / see how some things fit together, but some other things take me probably longer than they should to figure out. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Little brain break from the building. Do I need to... No, I'm good. And we go up. I'm going to have to make more ready copper. Copper ready building material. Because I am running a little low. Do I know how to build one of the machines that fly infinite? A flying machine? Not... I mean, I do how to make the basic one, but nothing crazy. The other question is, are you on Java or Bedrock? Because that matters for flying machines. Java? Okay, so I'm on Bedrock, so mine's going to work differently than yours. But I'm pretty sure what the basics of what yours will look like. So that one might be something you want to double check me on, but I think you need just 2 of them. You need a repeater. So slime block, observer, I need 2 sticky pistons for you. I'm using a regular piston, but because that's a Bedrock thing. But you need 2 stickies. Actually, I can make a sticky and show you why you need. Let me throw that there. Make that real fast. So set this here. So you always want to make sure your slime block is not touching anything because it will stick. But spraying what I make it, of course. So the slime block will stick to anything it touches, sort of thing. So I'm going to place a piston next to it so that this can be grabbed by it. So, and then I'm going to have this sticky piston push a slime block. So whenever we're doing like that, and then we're going to have a piston facing in like this. The reason we're going to do it like this, let me jump on top. So it's because this piston's first going to push, and with the Java, you have 1 tick piston release. That's something that Bedrock does not have. So this is why this is not going to work here. So In other words, basically, by powering a sticky piston with a single tick of redstone, in other words, I can show you through observer. So an observer detects a block. But if I place a block in front of it, watch this little red dot, okay? It's going to blink for a second. That's a redstone tick. That brief second you saw that flash. That is a redstone tick. So by powering a piston, a sticky piston, with that, it should have it spit out whatever block it's stick to. Like I said, Bedrock's not going to show that, but at least show you what I'm talking about. And explain what I'm talking about, I should say. So I actually need to place a block here. So here, the one thing about slime is that it is a solid block, meaning that it can transport power into a block into a redstone component it's touching. So you want to place the observer so that this dot is touching the slime block, because if it's touching, that's where the observer's tick come out, is the back. This face here detects if anything changes with the block in front of it, including if the block is not a different coordinate. So if this will also detect if the observer has moved. So by doing it like this, and placing a block like that, if I hop on it, this by providing a block update to this guy, aka place a block in front of it, it will start moving. So in this case, it might jump in random directions. So you can see here how it's randomly going back and forth like this. This won't happen for you, because this is Bedrock. This is why Bedrock things work. But yours should go in the direction you first push. This happens in Bedrock because we don't have the single piston release thing that I was talking about with you. We have RNG when this happens. So before this breaks something, I'm gonna stop it. And so if I at least show you with a non-sticky piston what it will look like when it's going. Does everything I sort of explained so far make sense? Oops. There we go. Yep, perfect. So set this back up. So now it's primed again. So when I provide a block update to this guy, I'm showing you this because of Bedrock. Bedrock, so the two-way flying machine is not great. While all you need is this, I'm pretty sure. Double check me on that, because I am a Bedrock player. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So if I start this, it's going to start just flying off in the one direction. So I'm going to go ahead and break it so that it doesn't fly infinitely, because it will, or until it hits something. But that's the general gist. There's definitely people that are a lot better at it. I am very bad with flying machines. Those are not my strength. I just know the basic idea behind it. I explained it good. Okay, cool. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, so we got... Where was I? I'm getting distracted. What am I building? So I am currently working on basically just like a cathedral. So the start of it, the little lag part there is because of the pack I'm using to. That's a light. The fake light Matica is like what I call it. I think it's called like Hollow Glow, but that's Bedrock. But basically it's just the start of a cathedral. Because my friend really wanted to play. He hasn't been on the server for a while, and I got his permission, so I figured I'd give this a go. I'd make the exterior and let him have fun with stained glass, because that was the main reason he wanted to build this, and interior of it. I'm trying to entice him to come back. I'm not gonna lie, but my main area is actually over in the cave over there. I am not going to fly over there right now because of the pack. I use a lot of armor stands. Actually, I can go disable it real fast. But yes, Bedrock. Go here. Oh, that's why. Why are you way up here, Faithful? You should be down here. That's why my Tucker pack wasn't working. Because my stack was wrong. I actually deactivated it, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to reset that now, but that's fine. I do have it pre-built. I almost clicked on it, and because I did finish the initial draft of the whole cathedral in creative. I just need to actually build it. Let it load. Did it jump to RTX right away? No, it's just environment. But now that we have it, we can fly over there. And the reason I had to deactivate that is so that this isn't a PowerPoint, because what I uses armor stands, and armor stands there's a lot of them over here, so it would completely like lag out the game and make it unwatchable. But yeah, this is my area. My area is me trying to make a cool little cave thing. So I've done a lot. We have a working post office, which is cool. It's just my item sorter. I'm very proud of what I built in here. I'm very proud of it. Oh wait, I can grab the stuff while I'm here, because there's extra smooth stone. Gimme, gimme. Have I gone creative? No. So I've drafted things in creative, but everything in here has been survival. Everything has been built in survival. I've been in this world for a bit. But yeah. Just me trying different things. Trying to just become a better builder in general. But enough of this. We have a cathedral that we need to keep working on. Have you built bases in the Nether? I have not. Our Nether is very much a cobblestone box. I need to reactivate the pack and get it set up. Okay, so we got that. So now we can go back into here. I'm thinking I'm hoping I can finish the first half of this hall part that I'm working on. which is why I've only been building half. Actually, the reason I've only been building half at a time is a limitation of the pack, because it uses the structure stuff. So you can see if once I punch that, it actually displays the entire thing, or at least the front portion. So yeah, the hologram is just there. I just gotta nudge it in the right spot now. Can you play together, or can we not play two different versions of Minecraft and not play together? Unfortunately, they are not cross-plat. And even then, I cannot just let anybody in. We've had a couple bad eggs, so unfortunately that is not an option. Yeah. I'm almost there. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the first half. Saying that I built, started with basically today with not anything that's holographed now, like down here, like built. We're making a lot of progress. Oh, shoot. There we go. Just like that. Now let's get... There we go. And let's sleep, because can't really build in the night because of all the spawning spots. I'm gonna have to spawn-proof the roof so badly. Luckily, most of it is already spawn-proof because it's only slabs and stuff, but I still need to get an aesthetic way to light it up there. Boom. Do I build mob farms and creeper farms? Yes. So I actually have, on this world, we don't have a general mob farm, which is sort of funny. We have a witch farm. That's where I get my gunpowder. So witch farm, because on Bedrock, witch farms are actually the smallest farm to build and super easy to build. Java, on the other hand, I know you have to do a bunch of... You have to make perimeters and stuff for some of the farms to be somewhat efficient. So unfortunately, a lot of the farms don't transfer, especially when it comes to spawning things, because spawning is completely different in Bedrock versus Java. So I wouldn't be able to help you too much with those. In Java, you just have to build it over at Ocean. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm saying for witch farms in general, because witch farms, you have to have a witch hut. You can't just, like, build it anywhere. You have to build it on a witch hut. Same thing for, like, guardian farms. The reason it's so easy to build in Bedrock is because Bedrock has a concept of structure mobs. In other words, mobs in specific structures have spawn points. So you can basically just abuse those spawn points to spawn kill mobs when they spawn. So witches are structure mobs, so they have a single spawn point inside the witch hut. So you can basically just build a funnel on that spawn point, and witches will just spawn there, and you kill them instantly. It's actually incredibly efficient and valuable. Another one that's very... Another structure mob is ocean monuments, so guardians. So in Java, I believe you have to... you have to basically either drain the entire ocean or turn like the whole thing into like a funnel. While Bedrock, you have like 25 spawn points, spawn pillars. So if you just block all 25 of those pillars, you essentially nullify the ocean monument from being able to spawn guardians. / you can control where they're spawning. So I have one of those on here as well. And then we actually can make a general nether fortress farm, which is sort of interesting. So I basically have a blaze and wither skeleton combo farm just in the nether. Take it for granted, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it works. Why do I choose to play on Bedrock versus Java? It's what my friends play. That's basically it. It's what my friends play, even though I'm one of the only people that play anymore. I think there's only a handful of us that would play Minecraft. And even then, I play it the most. And it's just what I know. It's what I know the best. That's really the big reason. Would I play Java? Yes. Because I have it. Like, I can. I literally could. This is where most of my progress are. Whenever at least for this world. Like the one thing I'm really jealous of Java players is proxy chat. I would love proxy chat. I would love the ability to just go up to somebody and say hi and actually talk to them, not just like through text and all that. That also requires me to have people that actually play with though. I also do find the differences between Bedrock and Java interesting. Oh yeah, another thing I am jealous of Java is having a proper offhand. Because we don't. Do you want to remember the video we made 3 years ago about redstone computers? Yes! That was like the second short I made, I think. Because I did redstone dust. That was the first one, and I think I did repeaters after that. Yeah, I think that was the first one I made. Methinks, at least. I haven't posted a video in so long. I really need to, but I've been so lazy. I've been so lazy. Slash, I'm wanting to do more of a fun video than a tutorial. Even though I think I'm decent, like, pretty decent at tutorial videos. At least making an average Minecraft player farm sort of thing. Redstone repeater and comparator, yes. That is a whole... The redstone comparator is probably the single most confusing but useful block or redstone component in the thing. Comparators and redstone repeaters, they are very different. Very different from each other. Comparators have a lot more uses. Yeah. I use them all the time. I came down here for andesite. Thank Hunts with Fist. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. But yeah, that's at least my understanding with that. Yeah. Redstone Repeater does only what I talked about, while Comparator, I had to make a comparator, make 2 shorts on the comparator, to at least explain it in an okay manner. And take it for granted, that short was made before you could make 3-minute shorts. That was when you only could make your short had to be a minute or less. That's why a lot of the shorts are a minute, is because that was a stipulation. That was a restriction. Which is why in some of the shorts my voice sounds a little robotic-y, because I had to artificially speed it up because I wasn't fast enough. Oh. Eben, thank you. Thank you for the subscribing. I appreciate it. But comparators, those are a lot more. Those are a, they're super good. They're good to know. How about no? No, I have not played on any SMPs or anything like that. This is the closest thing to an SMP I've played, and it's just my realm for me and my friends. More stairs. More stairs. We're actually getting very close, though. Did I really just place 2 there? I did. Boop. Probably not. I don't really have an interest in playing in any public server. So then, yeah, copper, more copper. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to. Ugh, that's all I gotta say about that. Ugh, I got to strip more copper. This is both taking more copper than I expected, but also less copper than I expected. Have I ever looted trial chambers? Yes. In fact, they are incredibly broken in Bedrock. Very much overpowered in Bedrock. How so? I'll show you in a bit. Let me, because I have to turn on, it's over underneath my base. So I have to turn off that pack again. Let me finish what I'm building here. Because I have like, what is it, 4 more layers? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, maybe 5 more layers. So that shouldn't take long. Just give me a second. And then I'll show you. Because they are actually So incredibly broken. Especially early game. Especially early Minecraft. In Bedrock. It's a little silly. You're struggling to get the mace because trial chambers are hard to find? Yeah. Not to mention you only can... I was very fortunate to run into the one I found. Because at least for the broken side of things, not only do you... to get the... There are trial chambers that are better, way better than others, at least in, like... being good. In regards to Bedrock. I think I have to like, start with just this for now. Give me a stack. I should go to 16. I'll make 2 stacks. 2 stacks. What can I drop? Torch. I've had multiple people be able to loot the trial chamber and stuff like that. Because as you are aware, you only get each of the what is it called? The vault variant that can drop maces. You only can loot them once. Like any of the vaults, you only can loot once. So if you don't get it in the first one, you have to find a whole another one. So I had some people get incredibly lucky and get multiple maces or multiple heavy cores. I did not get any. I think I maybe got one for myself, but I've had a couple people get multiple, which is sort of incredible. It's just one of those things. It's a game of luck when it comes to getting those. But yeah, I know where a couple of them are, so like that also helped. What do I think about the base? They're fun. That's about it. They're fun. I'm also not a PvPer at all. I am very much in the creative side of Minecraft. I am not in the being good at the game side of Minecraft. I've heard of the wet. No, I have not. Unstable. Nope. No clue. So I get the mace in my server? Yes. I've actually used one as a decoration piece. Funny enough. I've been playing on this server for this particular realm for quite a bit. Almost there. Oops. Do I die much early game? Probably more than I should, but definitely occasionally. I still occasionally die, even with strong gear, but that's just because I'm being silly / Twitch chat decides to redeem a certain redeem that causes me to have to fall from great heights without a water bucket. We're almost there. Almost. Do they stay around you or they fly away? They fly randomly. So they tend to stay in the general area. Doesn't mean they can't fly off in different directions and all that stuff. All just depends on your RNG, but since they fly randomly, they tend to stay in the same general area. Do I have a village or trading hall? I actually don't. Well, I shouldn't say don't. It's not mine. Have I made a village trading hall? Yeah, before, yes. But I am not using a trading hall. I need just a little bit more. Little bit. Not gonna lie, I'm incredibly surprised that I actually got, I think that's it, yeah. Got through it. Got through this version of the build. Now I just gotta rinse and repeat for the other side. Which, now that I have the one side, we can at least view the phantom side. Let me sleep. Make sure I have everything placed. Why does this not feel right? Because it's not. That's why. There we go. So, this is the start of it. What mod? It's a resource pack for Bedrock. It's, I think, holoprint. You can, like, generate your own by supplying it with a, Supplying it with a structure file, which is something you can export. But it's getting there. We got half of it. Okay. I'll show you the thing I was talking about with trial chambers being broken. I didn't forget. I didn't forgore. I just got to put the thing on now. Global. Go here. Just deactivate that. That's all that matters. Okay. So, I'm going to empty my inventory. Because I'm going to have to actually loot it. And you'll see why things are, in fact, incredibly broken. Okay. Throw that there. Just gonna anything in my hotbar except for the one thing. Okay. So, how's my flying doing? It's fine. So if we go back over here, I need to grab a ominous potion as well, because I don't know if we have any under there, and I think that's over in the magic shop because it's a potion. Do I have it anywhere? I do. Let's do just a bad omen. Bad omen 1. This actually, let's not do bad omen 1. Let's. I have 3 bad omen 3s. We'll do that. So we will come way over here. And over this way, we have a staircase. And on the way down to our staircase, we have a trial chamber that we've converted into trial farms. And trial farms on Bedrock Edition, especially when you have the zombie on your as an option, is incredibly broken. So here we have a bunch of just little trial things. So let me take a drink and trigger these guys. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just go ahead and trigger all of them. Come on. There we go. We have a lot of them. This entire trial chamber has been pacified. Once it decides to take. There we go. So the thing of how this works is that these are actually a husk as well. So they're not regular zombies, but regular zombies would work. But what you're seeing here is in each one of those, it covers the head with water. So you can see here there's water in this one. And on all of them that are zombies, we'll convert them into convert them into first zombies since they're husk, causing them to drop their gear. And now here's the thing about the dropped gear. It's full durability because I have not hit them, because when you hit them, that's what causes the damage to the armor. And they all guarantee protection 4 on both iron armor and the diamond armor. So this drops diamond chest plates and helmets infinitely. They can't hit me. All with protection 4. Any of this armor all has protection 4. The sword enchants tend to be pretty light and, pretty uneventful. But, yeah. And the other thing on top of it, I don't have to hit them ever. Because, whenever they are converted into a zombie, that, in the trial chamber's eyes, that counts as a kill, causing the next wave to spawn. It is absurdly broken. So we just have a chest of diamond swords and iron swords. And just by doing that, we have 4 diamond chest plates plus helmets, all protection 4. It's a little silly. Just a little bit. Just a little absurd. And then, yes, you can disenchant and do all the fun jazz with that too. So. And so you can just run around for a decent chunk of time without it doing anything. We'll just make another bin. You gotta go. When do I stream? I tend to stream Friday evenings at 7 o'clock Eastern time, and then Sunday mornings is when I tend to stream. But I'm just gonna go and pick up all the diamond stuff because that's the only stuff I care about. And even then, not a lot. You'll try to watch if you can. Well, I appreciate it. Either way, have a good wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I should drop the stuff I don't care about. Oh, copper stuff now drops now. Interesting. Does that mean I could use it as a copper farm? They do have copper ingots, so I guess they would be melted down to not ingots, nuggets, which isn't great, but maybe. It might be something we could take advantage of. A solid maybe. Okay. Well, on that note, I actually think that's where I was going to end stream anyways. I honestly did not expect... I expected this to take multiple streams to get this half build, but here we are. Yes, it's not complete because, I have the pillars and then a couple other things, but I'm very surprised. So we have... So then next stream, we could potentially do the same on the other side. And then I have to get the other stuff ready to be moved over. I gotta decent amount of stuff coming then. But yeah. So, that's all I got for you guys today. So, thank you all for hanging out. It was a good old time. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I hope to see you guys all on Friday at 7 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Goodbye.